Badloo, the Shoemaker. A shoemaker, named Badloo, lived in Ranba. He was a good shoemaker. But he was lazy. He liked to talk. All day he talked, so he had no time for mending shoes. People brought him shoes for mending. But the shoes lay in his shop for many days. Slowly people stopped coming to his shop. Now Badloo had very little work to do. His money was all finished. A time came when he could not buy any food for his family. One day Badloo came home in the evening. He found his 5 children sleeping in a corner. They were covered with just an old sack. "Why don't you cover them with a blanket?" he asked his wife. "Blanket?" his wife asked in surprise. "From where can I get a blanket? You waste all your time talking and do no work at all. How will you get any money then? Do you think it will fall from heaven? I tell you, if you go on like this, we shall all die of hunger." The children had no food to eat all day. "I kept 1 roti for you. Go and eat that if you like." Badloo went to bed without eating the roti. He was very unhappy that his children had no food. He also felt sad that there was no blanket to cover them with on this cold night. He knew that if he did nothing about it, his children would soon die. Badloo lay awake all night. Early in the morning he had an idea. Why not ask the sadhu who lived on top of the hill? The sadhu was a good man. He would surely help him. So Badloo set out to meet the sadhu. He reached the sadhu's place after a hard climb. "What brings you here, my son?" asked the sadhu. Badloo told the sadhu everything. In the end he said, "If I don't earn some money, my children will all die of hunger. Help me, Maharaj, I beg of you." The sadhu went inside the hut. Soon he came back with a small cloth bag. Giving the bag to Badloo, he said, "When you turn the bag upside down and say, 'Give me gold, O bag,' 5 gold coins will come out. But be careful. Don't tell anyone about it." Badloo thanked the sadhu and left. On the way he passed by a small inn. He owed the innkeeper some money. At first he tried to go quietly past the inn so that nobody saw him. Then he remembered the magic bag. He walked up to the inn and called loudly to the innkeeper, "Where are you, Haraya? Bring me some food. Bring some halwa too." The innkeeper was surprised to hear him. "Halwa?" he shouted back. "Who's going to pay for it? And when will you give me the money you owe me? Get out. And don't come back till you have paid me the money you owe me." Badloo forgot all about the sadhu's warning. He began to boast. "Don't you worry about the little money I owe you. Today I shall pay you double, no, 3 times what I owe you. I'm now rich, I tell you, rich." The innkeeper thought Badloo was joking. But he brought the food and halwa. After Badloo had eaten, the innkeeper and his wife came and stood near him. Badloo took out the small cloth bag. Turning it upside down, he said, "Give me gold, O bag." At once 5 gold coins rolled out from the bag. "You can have all the 5 gold coins," Badloo told the innkeeper. "I can get as much as I want from this bag." The innkeeper and his wife whispered something to one another, then the innkeeper said, "You must be tired, Mr. Badloo. Why don't you rest a little before going on? Badloo thought this was a good idea. He lay down to sleep. While he was asleep, the innkeeper quietly took away the magic cloth bag. He then put another cloth bag, which looked exactly the same, in its place. When Badloo woke up, he went back home. His wife asked angrily, "Where have you been all day? Have you got any money or not? We're all dying of hunger." "Be quiet, woman," Badloo told her. "We're now rich. Just watch me." He took out the bag, turned it upside down and said the magic words, "Oh bag, give me gold." But nothing happened. Next day Badloo again went to the sadhu and told him what had happened. "I had warned you not to talk to anyone about the bag," the sadhu reminded him. "Anyway, I shall help you once more." The sadhu gave Badloo a small brass vessel and said, "Go straight back to your house. Don't stop anywhere on the way. When you turn this vessel upside down it will give you any food you want." Badloo took the vessel and left. On the way he again passed by the same inn. As he was going past, the innkeeper called out, "I'll have some hot pulao for you, Mr. Badloo. Why don't you come in and eat?" Badloo stopped and said, "Why should I take pulao from you? This vessel can give me any food I want." He asked the innkeeper to bring a large plate. Badloo turned the vessel upside down over the plate. Soon the plate was filled with delicious food. After a good feed, Badloo lay down to sleep. When he got up he went back home. On reaching home he asked his wife to bring all the plates in the house. But when he turned the vessel upside down and asked for food, nothing happened. Badloo was very sad. Next morning he again went to the sadhu and told him what had happened. "Your troubles are all due to your tongue," the sadhu told him. "I had warned you not to tell anyone about the purse and the vessel. But you did not listen. I shall give you one last chance. Take this rope and stick. They will punish anyone you want." On the way home Badloo stopped by the inn again. "Give me back the bag and vessel that you have stolen," he told the innkeeper and his wife. "What nonsense!" they shouted. "Get away from here or we shall beat you." "Very well," Badloo told them. "Get ready for your punishment then." Badloo ordered the stick and rope to punish them. Before they could run away, the rope had tied up both of them. The stick then started to beat them. Soon the innkeeper and his wife begged for mercy. "Please tell the stick to stop beating us," they told Badloo. "We promise to return your magic bag and vessel." Badloo told the stick to stop beating them. He then told the rope to untie them. The innkeeper and his wife ran inside and came out with the magic bag and vessel. Giving these to Badloo they said, "Here is your magic bag and vessel. Please take them. And Badloo, please take away the rope and stick too. We shall never cheat you again." Badloo now understood why he was so poor. He spoke too much, and had no time for work. He took the magic bag, vessel, rope and stick back to the sadhu. "Maharaj," he said to the sadhu, "please take back all the things you gave me. Now I know why I am so poor. I shall work hard from now on. I shall not waste my time talking." The sadhu was happy to hear this. Badloo then went back to his house. From that day he worked hard, and did not waste his time talking. People again brought their shoes to him for mending. Now he earned enough and his children always had enough food and warm clothes to wear.